This time with art. We're gonna do some art today. I got my tablet working, which means that I don't have to like set up a tablet or set up a canvas and all that jazz. I can just like hook in a cable. I have a better cable coming in, so this cable will act a little funky, but it does work. It does work. So what I'm thinking is we could do art and we can have the art be up, but we can also have maybe like the, I don't know, something y'all want to watch on as well. So I need some like references and such, and I'm not sure what we're gonna do. Okay, no, I do know what I want to do. I want to talk about this video here real quick before we get started, because I think that it's important for us to be able to talk about for the sake of this video. All right. This here. I love the art of this game. Happy Macro March. Okay. I love the art for this. I want to find out more about the guys who did it and how they did the art. So I might do some master studies of their shit. You can't see. Of course you can, because I'm stupid. This game. So it's Braum and the guy who did the art for Vampire the Masquerade. And I think that a lot of this really hits like an aesthetic that I really want in. I mean, not that guy. That guy looks dumb as fuck. But like this shit and this girl, like that's so good, man. Who is the artist? Damon? I guess I could just look up who the artist for. What was the name of this? Dark Age. All right. Dark Age card game artist. All right. Gerald Braum and Tim Bradstreet. Okay. Did some stuff for Magic the Gathering and TSR and Blackgate and all that jazz. That is my real last name. I got called Braum all the time. It just stuck. That's cool. And then let's see if there's maybe like a YouTube like talk about this guy. Talks about his tools of the trade. Cool. And then let's look up Gerald Braum. He has the perfect name for that shit. Oh, this is great. This is exactly what I want to look for. Master study kind of shit. This is a time lapse of someone else's. Okay, let's just see what this guy came up with on this. Blues, like very cool shadows. Oh, I get no, still cool shadows on this one because you can see it like. So what I'm trying to do here is like when I'm doing every now and then, if I want to learn something from an artist, what I'll do is I'll pick apart what exactly is going on in their art. So we're gonna start a new painting. The shading is killer. It is. But if we notice, he's got like right here, there's like a little blue, there's a little blue there. This is kind of a purple, which considering the rest of this piece is very red, like it does seem very like cool. So like cool shadows. Let's write down some things that we're noticing, I guess. And then we can kind of go from there. So first off, we got cool shadows. Let me maybe make it so that way we can have both at the same time. Is that possible? Are you going to make it stupid? Okay, you're not going to make it stupid for 5 seconds. Good. Yeah, blood veins under sunlight do look kind of bluish. You are correct. Though, not like that. Oh, God damn it. That's really annoying. Okay, fine, whatever. Anyway, where did my pencil go? All right. So, shadow, blue. He's got kind of like a muted background. In a lot of these. He's not afraid of no blacks. I mean, that's just classic painting shit. Like, he doesn't hit black anywhere. If you look at, like, this stuff, this is, like, a very dark purple. Even that is, like, a dark red. I think we watched the video about his cats. Not the I'm happy because everybody loves me guy? Oh, okay. There is a Norman Rockwell vibe to it. That's true. This guy's way of talking, I think he's like Danish or something. I've heard this accent before. Oh, those are cool. Oh, I love them. Again, I'm also noticing that like we kind of pick a color and the entire thing is that color. Like this one, we've picked warm. And this is something I noticed with, oh God, what is his name? The guy, Blanche, who does the art for Warhammer. We kind of like pick a color and everything gets tinted that color. So like pinkish red. So like the leather gauntlets kind of have that pinkish red to them because that's the lighting here. The staff, which is supposed to be like a dark black or something, has this pinkish red to it. The background, despite being like a kind of nothing color in some cases with the white, is actually yellow. And then the shadows are red. Same sort of thing going on with her and her skin tones and such. Massive baps. Real quick, just want to point out thighs is good. Very pale skin on these guys. Swedish instead? Could be. Lots of very pale people. Pale, hairless people. And, like, beautiful. It kind of does look like the System of a Down singer. Hello. Welcome home, my love. Oh, he did Pools of Radiance. That's probably a hint right here on what accent that is. Señor de los Muertos. Okay. The channel is based in Spain, but he doesn't sound Spanish. I don't know. Yeah, that gives me a vibe that he might be Spanish. He did Bosch? Yeah, that guy. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's very his style of big, shrunk. This video is a year old. It's not AI. I remember that one. Yeah, AI tends to be more flat and monotone. Hi, cute stuff. Is that a goose? That's a pretty silly goose. It's a pretty heavy goose. Thank you for goose. Goose. Oh, he does. Thank you for showing me a stuffed goose. He does. Are you going to make him a sweater? Okay. Okay. You got him to make him a sweater. Okay, fair enough.
He's naked.
That's true. He is naked. I'm gonna get some art done and then I'll stop for the day. I'll probably end up stopping at the normal time, unfortunately. That sounds like a great plan. Yeah, I started a little late. Thank you, love. That sounds good. Oh, nice.
I picked up eggs on my phone.
Hmm?
I picked up eggs on my phone. I love you.
Love you.
Did you get it to work?
Sort of, yes.
Oh.
I can get it with this
Do you
one
need
cable.
coffee?
Or
Or are you done?
I think I'm done with coffee for now. There's a little splash of it left, but if this doesn't take me through the day, then I probably don't have enough energy to finish out. A kiss would help. I would not be against being kissed. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Mwah.
I love you.
I love you too, honey.
And we're crossing animals.
Okay, have fun crossing your animals. Love you. Thank you, honey. I got it. Thank you, though. He's got to be doing oil paints. Cool. God, that's so good. There's also like, okay, I'm gonna have to pause on this. There's also this thing that he does that I'm noticing where it's like the extremities like get a different color. It fades from like a pure like color to like not. And sometimes it's like this where this is the light is hitting, but if in that last image instead it was like just the I guess the shadows. Her hands are like black and then the feet are just black and then the rest of it kind of fades out from there, you know? The darkness just kind of stops. And it seems like a little inconsistent on where it is. It's not like it's all the way or just up to her wrist. On this one, it looks like it goes a little further. And then you got like, oh my God, he's so fucking good. The curled toenails is interesting. That means that she hasn't been walking much. It's really weird. I assume this is oil. Macabre. New favorite artist added to the list? 100%, yeah. Okay. This one's only 9 minutes. Cool. Man, the word problems. Have you ever heard of Mortal Shell? I have. I don't remember where. Word Problems, good book. Jesus. The guy looks like Neil Breen. Yeah, he looks more like the Big Lebowski than he does Neil Breen. Or like discount Keanu Reeves. He seems like a cool guy. I love that. Hmm. No, it doesn't. He doesn't really do dynamism, but there's so much dynamism in the lack of like movement. Like, I mean, you got this one, but like it still feels more like sculptural, you know? Like his work doesn't feel like a thing that's about to start moving. This is also another very good artist. Yeah, this one is probably worth watching afterwards. I've definitely seen this guy's work before. I'm also pulling up Pose Maniacs because they're all. I've not seen a work of his that is not or does not have some humanoid creature, either like an elf or a person or like a whatever, like some sort of like person is involved in every image. So Pose Maniacs is a great website. If you're not aware of Pose Maniacs, fucking get on it. This is a great tool for artists. You can literally, okay, first off, it's just any pose under the goddamn sun. I've picked twisting body. And I think I'm gonna go female with it. And then it's all these different like just poses of a like anatomically correct human. So I want to pose that he would do, you know? Like he wouldn't do this pose because like the sexiness of this pose is so explicit, you know? He might actually. Would he do this pose? Oh my god, look at that. That is fucking beautiful. This thing? do that pose. I think that this pose could be fine. Now, the trick from here is like, what are we doing with the pose? Like, what are we gonna like have the character wear? In order for it to have the kind of vibe. Say, you said earlier in arcade you had a sort of learning instructional stuff. Sure, right. Don't his poses overstretch, overexert the body? Yeah, I think that is like, well, they're never confined feel, you know? Actually, they can be. All of the characters look like they're posing, I guess, is another thing with his. Like, they've been sat down to do a pose for a fine art piece. But you need AI to do art if you're disabled. My God, look at this guy. Fucking, oh, I'm sorry. I need to change that. Art. I don't know what you mean by that, Woodman. The title says Poker Night and Horsey Game. That's really weird. Art, then. I mean, he's very good. John Toltzben. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Okay. And he was doing shit despite he was going blind? Funny how he doesn't use his feet. I would honestly, like, if I had to start, like, if I couldn't use my arms anymore, I'd probably use my mouth over my feet. Just, like, the body construction of being able to get my eyes to look at where my feet are just doesn't seem great. As opposed to getting my eyes to look where my face is. Like that, yeah, no, I can do that. Okay. Just listen to some stuff about him while we do this. Let's see if I can get my mouse or my tablet to work again. Of course not. Would you rather make art with your feet or your asshole? Probably my feet, because I could see what I'm looking at. All right, I'm not going to do this anatomically correct because I'm not as good as him, but we'll go ahead and at least like sculpt in where things are supposed to be. I mean, asshole would be unique. You're not lying there. Just try and get the journal shapes in. I'll be real sketchy about it, and then I'll back down. Yeah. I mean, that's true. If you make it with your ass, then you can say, yeah, I shat this out. That's very real. Yeah. Yeah, that's just being a 30-something, though, I think. That's a good interviewer question, actually. Yeah, the hands are very expressive. Okay, so one tit is like over. Yeah. It's because it's specific and it's important. That's an awful looking boob. I think the distance between here and here is wrong. Maybe we just like, let me sketch out like where things are supposed to be. So we got head, arm, 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 arm. Let's just do like a gesture drawing, try and get this. So then we got like the spine that comes oops. The location of the boob is really weird. Yeah, I mean, they're extremely perky boobs because, I mean, like, these boobs seem to not have any sort of, like, gravity affecting them. this leg and that leg, I think that's right. Like, we got this right on this pass of it. I think I should not focus on drawing the boobs yet. I'm getting locked in on them. Nope. Let's look at what this person's about. It's another, this is the Art Shutter guy that we were listening to earlier, but this time he's talking about Frank Frenzetta, who did a bunch of art for, like, Conan, I think. Oh, yeah, he did, what was it, Molly Hatchet? Yeah, I love old pulp novels. Like, that shit is great. The art can be kind of oof. What makes it oof? I don't know what I'm getting into. I mean, we're not going to show it on stream, so it should be fine. The video is a bit loud. Sorry. Ba 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 ba. There. Ear. And then we've got I'm liking the just pose of this. It looks a lot more correct this time. And then this is about eye level here, so it needs to be about there that the turn happens. What are you drawing? I'm drawing a woman with a stick, I guess. So we're just kind of getting in the gesture drawing first to try and break down the image, and then I draw the boobies. Vampirella. Okay, so then there's a decent amount of room, so that means that this goes up more. Very Norman Rockwell-ass things there. It looks pretty cool. Probably not, no. That looks pretty fancy. Looks very like Conan the Barbarian, kind of like girls with massive boobs, guys with massive muscles, barbarians. Yeah, the books don't really interest me, but if it's a movie, I think I could get into that, or just like looking at the pictures. The barbarian aesthetic really doesn't do anything for me. It's a really bad movie. It looks cool. All right. And then here. One boob there. It's probably because you don't have fragile masculinity. Fair enough. I do like pulp novel covers, yeah. It's got more underboob going. And then this boob needs to be here. That looks so wrong to me, but that I think is what the image is showing me. I wonder if this kit based on his yeah, that's pretty cool. There's a Warhammer model that's pretty similar. Let me find a thing and then I'll send it to you. Where is this guy? There it is. Harbinger of Decay. Like, if that isn't a reference to the other image, I don't know what the fuck we're doing here. Where is chat? Where the fuck did chat go? That's not chat. Is this chat? There's chat. Yeah, look at this guy. Oh, Vallejo is like, oh my god, I didn't know who Vallejo was. I know the name. This looks so not right. Like, her boob goes out that far? Are you kidding me? I'm just not good at drawing boobs. Their horse looks thirsty? Yeah, probably a little bit. Let's maybe not focus on that too much. All right, I'm gonna delete the previous layer because I feel like it's the same thing but worse. I think the anatomy is right. All right, so now I've got to decide real quick if I want this to be more of a red piece or more of a blue cool piece. And I feel like the pure white body with like blue greens would be more of a Braum thing. Do we want to go? Okay. Yeah, I guess we pick our background color and then we kind of go from there. So I think the background color, we either go like a blue yellow or like an orange. I guess let's flip a coin because I can't decide. On tails, it'll be blue. And that went directly into a pile of other shit. Okay, tails, blue. Good. All right, so we're going to go kind of a bluish color with this. So that means that we need to, like, in the background, add, like, a tealish layer. So what is this color specifically? It's somewhere... We've lost almost all the color, but it is, like, more... It's more blue than green, but it does have some green in it. I think this is the right color. And then I think I use something like this. No, that ain't it. That just adds bush. Which isn't how you would draw that. Okay, I don't like that. It's got to be something that just goes on smooth. Gouache? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we could use this. This will work. Maybe we just use like the standard one. He doesn't really have like the pointillism different layers thing. Gouache? Can we do just gouache and that work? Yeah, the gouache paint I think is this will work. Okay, so we got like the fart cloud going. That's good. And then we want like a yellow. We probably want to save this color somewhere. So we need to have like a palette layer. I think that's like a thing in this tool. But real quick, let's just make like a palette. So that green is a color that we're going to come back to. And we're going to call this... Can I... Okay, that's the palette. And then we can go like... We got like a yellowish green. It's almost gray. Very muted. And we want a little bit more red to it. Somewhere in this region, I think is right. Yeah, all right. Okay, cool. So let's try blending that in with the gouache and see how that do. Okay. Yeah, okay. This'll sort of work. I just kind of add in this tone. And then we probably want to add some more red in. We put that under this shit. He's very specific about when the colors come in. So like we can kind of back down, go real dark on the sides, and then kind of lighter lower down. And we can use this as a way of doing the coloring right as well. Okay. I hate drawing human bodies, but that's what this guy does, so you know. Anyway, back to Vallejo. Round mixing brush. That might be it. Because the texture that I'm getting is not right. Who makes the good paint? I think this is the guy who makes the good paint. Vallejo. Vallejo brand paint is a thing. I've bought it for years and didn't realize there was a man that we were referencing. The strength of the effect is a little strong. Like, there's no fade to it. Jesus. All right. And then are you excited for the Family Guy spinoff show? They're making another one? What the fuck is it this time? Who's getting the spinoff? Brian, probably? That's who I would give it to at this point. Stewie. Okay, fine, sure. Adult Stewie. Yeah, that's what I want. The adult baby show. Just let it go, man. It's over. Holy shit. I'm just going to kind of add in the color where I see it. Like, there's much worse people in this world than Seth MacFarlane, but like, why the fuck are you still doing it this way? Oh my god. That's wild. You found the big udders gene. You've been researching horse game genetics. Jesus. All right. I want like a green. Good for both of you. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yes. This video came out 3 years ago. It's not AI. Oh, the Stewie show. Yeah, no, that sounds awful. Yeah, these colors I think are going to work out. Oh, this is on the palette layer. God damn it. Okay, just make it go away. Okay, luckily it wasn't that much shit. I'm drawing on the wrong layer. It's a very interesting color palette. What's the Pose website? Pose Maniacs. There's going to be some like highlights on the face and such. I think it's the tits that remind you of hexadecimal. I think this is also the wrong blue. It also needs to be like more green. Yeah, that looks better. Tim Bradstreet, job security. Yeah, all right. That's true. That's true. What is that music? Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, that's true as well, but also it sucks. You drawing a pole dancer? No, but we needed a sexy lady to start with. You gotta make rent, man. That's true. You don't have to worry about it if you're always worried about it. This is the guy who did the art for like Vampire the Masquerade and such. This is that was Tim Bradstreet. There's another interview with him for what it's worth from Big Fanboy. I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick before I come back. I'll be right back. Give me just a minute. How about, oh, okay, cool. That's good. 1 minute, BRB. Hi, boy. I'm noticing that there's a boy in my chair now. How'd that happen? Hello. Excuse me, boy. Spontaneous boy generation. Yeah, honestly, kind of healing to hear someone just go, yeah, no, sometimes you got to do those things. Boy, I kind of need my lap here. My friend Tim Bradstreet, dude, he's not your friend. You have 1K, 2K subs. But it is cool that he came on. I am streaming tomorrow. Yes, we're doing a sponsored stream and a couple other things tomorrow. I love you, boy, but I need to work. I'm sorry. He's backed up into my lap more. Oh, boy. All right, fine, fine. I'm going to put the tablet on you, though. So you're going to have to deal with that. Boy, please. You're gonna have to. I'm sorry, boy. I can't have you on my lap right now. Sorry. I gotta do work. I'm very mean to him. I'm sorry. I know, grumpy tail and everything. But I need my lap to put my tablet in, man. Come on, tablet. Oh. There we go. Now it's working. Okay, cool. We're back to it. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Poor boy. I feel like an asshole. This side needs to be brighter, so I need to like grab some of these brighter colors. I know, he just wanted to snuggle too. Neoax, get timed out. Just because you asked. I'm not really digging this video because it's him talking about other stuff. All right. Here's him talking about the tools of his trade. Woman with a face showing contempt. Symmetrical contempt face, please. Not anger. I want contempt. A woman with two eyes? What? Why is it so hard to find this? How about disgust instead? Like, they're all like way too over the top. I guess we just do a different mouth than this one. All right, later, Wood. Have a good one. We're gonna make her bald because he does that as well. I guess I should figure out what I want her to wear as well, right? Just back up on the line work more and more and more. Clothes sounds good. All right. So like I'm thinking like some sort of like drapey thing that goes through here. And then it's very low cut like so. I don't know what this area is doing. Necklace maybe? I don't know what to do with this top part, but something where it doesn't cover much. So that way we can really like show off the form more. Also, her spine needs to go out a bit more, and same with her thigh over here, just a little bit more. Chainmail bikini. I mean, we could. I'm liking the under boob action. I think that that is helping the piece out quite a bit. So I don't know as if I really want a harmonica and a sick ass guitar. I think it's like I think that this part's right. And I don't know, I think we go really dark with that to really contrast how light everything else is. Really bring the eye to it. The pull, I think we keep as maybe light. What kind of stuff would he do? Like straps? It could just be a strap. Yeah, it could just be like a really tight leather strap that kind of squamps the boobles a bit. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, I think that works, right? I mean, no woman I think would actually wear that, but sure, fuck it. Uh, all right. Maybe a bit thicker, but something in that region, I think. Yeah. He's definitely fighting some war there, and I don't know what he's talking about, but there's some fight he's in there. And I think this needs to be kind of like gray in the light. He doesn't like drawing tablets, no. We can add a little bit more purple. Yeah, I think he knows that he's being a grumpy old man about it, but that's okay as well. That's cool. Using your thumb. Yeah, I like that. He's going so like talking shop about it. It's interesting. All right, I need to get some like red going. And then I think we go a little bit grayer with it. And this will allow us to get to that purple blue that he does for the highlights. Yeah. That's very true. That's not what I was looking for, but thank you for showing me that image, Reverend Joe. That's so cool. I need to add this to the palette because it's good. I think that's a good color. I think I'm going a little too ham with it, but I think we can back it down and it'll be fine. That's his kid. That's really good. That is true. That's very true. I want to hear more words. All right. I don't know what to listen to. I need more artsy kind of stuff to listen to. What are we listening to, chat? Something that like we can pick something that's like on the like show rev stuff, but it needs to be something that like isn't gonna be like visual, so I don't have to put it on screen. Penis Music 10-hour mix. Wild Woody soundtrack. Okay, maybe I wasn't specific in what I was trying to like get to there. Like not shit. Is that an option? Like I would like to listen to something that makes me want to continue doing what I'm doing right now, which is art, not die. Can we pick that? Spooky Halloween. Okay. So anyway, I guess I'm going to find something else. I would suggest the Furries God and Art by Patricia Dog. Yes, I recognize the name. Furries God and Art. Art, Furries, and God by Patricia Taxon. Did we listen to this one already? We'll do it anyway. I think the color contrast is really important here. I can give you dense art theory. I'm pretty sure we definitely listened to this, but the bra strap is looking a little black. It's close to black, but is not black. Battle ready strap. Like completely useless strap. What the fuck? What? They're genre chameleons. I don't really get Ween. Ocean Man. I'm liking what's happening to this right now. What the fuck? That was extremely obnoxious. What the fuck? Doing a little digital art. How you doing, Twink Master? You doing okay over there? Profundity. It's a good word. Yeah, I remember this. We did watch this video. Good as any. Fair. No. To kill you. Who recommended this video? I forgot who said it, but it was a good choice. How long did we take to get here? Holy shit. Oh my god. Can you link the video? Yeah. Furry detected. Oh god. This is what most Five Nights at Freddy's fan songs sound like? Okay. I haven't, but I need to, but... Oh, I haven't saved in a while. I should do that. I actually haven't saved at all, ever. There we go. Exclamation point commit. I've been good about committing, though. I will say that. Wow. It's what people think Donnie Darko is? Interesting. It's deep. What the fuck is oh, I'm erasing. That's why it's not working. I'm stupid. Donnie Darko is pretty okay. I don't get why it's as culturally a thing as it is, but it's not a bad movie. What? Right. That's an interesting concept. Okay. Oh god. That was awful, dude. She's saying some awesome stuff as far as music goes and art goes, but goddamn, that was awful. What do you do with the eyes here? A little bit of white. Okay. That's interesting. That is interesting as a concept. Like, to just, like... I kind of do that as well. Like, I'm gonna say it right now. I think my favorite character, like, if someone was to ask me, who's your favorite character in your game that is gonna come out this Sunday? Shill, shill, shill. I would have to say nobody. Because like that just is the answer to that question, you know? Yeah, I mean, like, you know, when it's a fantasy, I'm totally down to just let like fantasy be fantasy, and like the king can be good, and the king is good, and that it is a good thing to have a king do these things. Like, I'm willing to accept some bullshit there. That's fine. I'm good with that. But I think part of what makes that the case is also that like I sometimes diffuse the seriousness with the stupid. And I think it's for the reasons that she was mentioning there. A great deal of movies nowadays don't earn my attention. I think that's also a thing. I don't know what to do with like the lips. Lips are kind of hard for me. I need like a sneer, but can't quite get that worked out. Oh, right. And of course, this is going to be on top of. So let me go ahead and just like with the palette, just. There we go. That's kind of a harsh burn on what? Yeah, I think that is part of it, is like in a fantasy world, like there is such a thing as a person who is perfectly good and just and can actually be someone who gives a shit. Like, one thing that's kind of like forgotten about in a lot of like writing about kings and queens and all of that jazz, and I just did some stupid shit here. Cool, good. Cut and then paste, and then that's going to get merged down to this layer. That is inherently unrealistic to me, to believe that there's someone who's virtuous and just enough that they wouldn't fuck things up for the rest of us just by nature of being king. That they wouldn't go, well, why not, you know, gold plate the dining room for myself? I've done some good, you know? And, you know, peasants don't really need to have all of the crop to themselves, do they? I could tax them a little bit more. I mean, we don't really need any projects done. I could just have a little bit more money. And I think, like, sometimes, like I say, I feel like a lot of my art is turn the gain up on reality. So it's not about, like, necessarily showing it accurately, but showing it accurately by making it so absurd that it's not real. You know? The video did end, and I'm trying to figure out what to listen to next. The ethics of bonking animal people, or I tried to follow my passion for art, but nobody cares. But now I'm 32 and unemployed. I really feel like I should have enjoyed that. Can I recommend this? Sure. What happened to what the Undertale fandom did with AUs? Sure. I relate so much to so much of this video. What? The fuck? The fuck? I did not know that it was that deep. That's not for me to hear. That's for someone who's going to correct her about how she's wrong. Sans? What the fuck are we doing? Where's my pencil? Oh, it's like huge. What? What? Catty K, thank you for the 48 months of support. Holy goddamn, that is 4 years. I believe that's what Twilight was to something. Girl, cringe. Oh. What the fuck? It's what the fuck even? What? This was released yesterday. This video. What? Oh god, that's where this comes from? Oh no. You had a crush on Underfell Sands at one point. You could not torture that information out of me. Half-Life mod, I guess. Incest? Yeah. What the fuck? What the fuck? What? Yep. Why not? There is a Rev Scarecrow amino. I know this because I made it because I got sponsored by them once. Continuing on. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Yeah, you don't know how real that is. I'll put it under this layer and then I can... Why the fuck not? Oh. Okay. Thanks, Undertale Sans. I needed that. Oh no. Ah, no. No! What was the cringy thing we didn't record it, thank fuck for that, but we definitely had it. It was more like Gur from yeah, nu metal, vampires, trenchcoat mafia, that stuff. That's you? What? 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 Where? Oh, okay, yeah. What? Yep. Swap fell. Okay. Okay. What the fuck do you mean? Oh. Okay. You might want to discuss that. That seems like the elephant in the room. Why does everyone fucking run from this shit? What the fuck were you guys doing back in the day? What? Okay. Yep. Understood. What? 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 It's a conversation between several different Sanses. No. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, we're back to that thing you were talking about like a fucking hour ago or whatever. What? Just do people know that you can write other stories? Doesn't that just make it regular? Yeah. Horror tale. Slut tale, which is just Undertale, but everyone refers to themselves as a slut version of them. Okay, fine, whatever. What? What happened? Don't worry about it, kitten. I don't like being told that. You do not just walk past. The author drew a grown-up version of Eliza and Sans for. Who's Eliza? Oh, geez. No. Protagonist. She's a child. Got it. That's a thing. What? I see. Not this. Wait until you hear about Bible fan fiction. I've read some of that shit. Uh, oh? What? 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 Jesus Christ. This is just handsome Squidward. Sure. Okay. Weird flex, but okay. Enemy fangirl detected. I think it just pure white is good. Can we agree that it's cringe, but who cares? What? Is that hot? That seems weird. Of course. Oh, how could that have happened? Unironically, getting kidnapped is really big on AO3. Okay. That's a deep cut of a fucking thing to do. Oh. They are very well drawn for what it is. What the fuck? Okay. I hate her face. It's so bad, but yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. I probably just need to redo the face, which is unfortunate because I spent some time on it. And then I think I need to bring in this side of the body a bit. We gotta go skinnier. You're not allowed to have internal organs in fantasy art. Yeah. Jesus, girl, what? Why does it look like fucking Putin? It's because she's bald? All right, well, that was certainly a video that you sent me. Thanks. Thanks. I tried to follow my passion for art, but now I'm 32 and unemployed. She's 33 now, for what it's worth, because this video came out last year. Yes. Yes. What? Sure. Shouldn't have done 9/11 then. This is a different lady. No. Similar sounding voice, but different lady. Yeah, honestly, like, there's no shame in living with your folks. In 2026, hell. It's just survival at this point. This is a video called, like, I tried following my passion for art, and now I'm 32 and unemployed. What if I just, like, put a mask on? I think, she did just have the R slur on the screen. She's a streamer now, this person? Yep. Right? 100%. The only reason to do that is to get out of the house. What? I think it was the lips. What? What do you mean you were married for a while? You don't remember that. What? This person's a little 4chan pilled? I'm getting that, yeah. Shoe on head style person. I just want to hear what someone who got an art degree says about art. This is the marriage story? We're probably okay with that. I don't really need to know that information. I'm just curious. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Oof. I looked at her thing and said, nope. I mean, yeah, that's totally fair. And like, maybe it's more of an issue of her not being arty, and that's the reason that she had to bounce off of it. I don't know. Have you considered therapy for this? It's a picture of COVID. If you marry a Holocaust denier, you probably don't do a lot of. Who are we listening to? This person's not great. I just want to know why she decided to leave doing art. Like, this is not someone we're going to listen to out of respect for the person. I want to find out why other people who hit the same, like, wait, was art school worth it? Kind of vibe. And I liked the education I got. I just don't like having to have spent the money and such. We listened to the narcissist guy, yeah. I don't know the term coof. You could not put on makeup that draws attention to your eyes if you don't like the way they look. What? Eyebrows are no. Oh. We talking about her hair? Who? The character? This person? Or the person in the video? Because it's fine. You kind of just get exhausted. The whiplash between this and the Sans Girl is a lot. Yeah, it's yeah, I mean, I was gonna have her armpits shaved, but like, what if she's just incapable of growing hair? I do not have a press kit for it, but I should get one, yeah. I saw your email. I need to go and look over it, Twingmaster, but it was a very good resource, and I am going to look through it. Blitz is a name I already knew, though. Just to name drop one of the ones you mentioned, and Blitz is considered like, if you're gonna do an art thing, or if you're gonna do, sorry, I think I got like 3 hours of sleep last night, so I'm still a little fucky. But if you want to do YouTube, you should look to Blitz and see what games he's streaming or playing, because Blitz knows the pulse of this industry quite a bit. Yeah, I kind of think that this game might die on arrival because of that. Like, it's a very niche game. But, you know, it's usually roguelikes and resource games. Yeah, people want roguelikes nowadays. Short concept idea games are not a thing. The other person I should send this to is Jal. I need to send Jal a free copy of this regardless. Yeah, 100%. That's why I stopped working at the newspaper. I want RTS games. Yeah, that's not much of a thing nowadays. What are you going to do, Jelly? That's interesting. He's the only one I. Wait. Who? Blitz? Manly badass hero. I thought that was the name of like a character type. I'll check them out. There's something weird going on with this arm here. My last comment explains what I had in mind. Dude, I am so fucking tired. What the hell? She's too irony poisoned? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Thank you, Jelly. You don't have to do that. What? Okay. Okay. You almost understood something there. Oh. It all comes full circle. Oh no. They're still doing that. Hmm. Funny story? Tell me more. I love how Bill Clinton is her stand-in for any and all presidents. Can you find someone else to listen to? I was hoping she would get to the fucking point, and the point is the economy's bad and corporations are bad, and she doesn't understand that, like, like you've almost figured things out, and yet you managed to stumble on the fucking goal line. And I'm just like, okay. A guy in a Discord taught me about how he had a law degree in an economic class. He was given a book of student grievances and about how the professor complains about pronouns unprompted. And the guy Googled his professor. The professor was the one of the economists who caused the 2008 crisis. Good job. Good job. Oh my god, it's like 7. Okay, I need to stop. I mean, this it's right here that I'm having an issue. That looks like her arm is like that she got like her shoulder. Yeah, let me just try and like push this in. Somehow causing the 2008 financial crisis was not a crime. Yeah. So about that, making bad decision turns out not a crime, but only if you're rich enough. It's a JoJo ass pose. This arm also needs to get a little bit longer, which is unfortunate because that means that we gotta like. No, I think that arm is actually the right length. I think the angle of the pole is wrong. Maybe I can just rotate it. Where is the pole? Is this the pole? That's the pole. All right, we rotate the pole. Rotate. Rotate. I think the foreshortening needs a little adjustment. I think the whole thing does, I'll be honest with you. Okay, the boy desperately needs my attention now. That helps a little bit. This might be something I have to spend some more time on or something. Did you know that stripper poles are typically free spinning? This isn't a stripper pole. This is just how long are we going for? I was thinking about stopping actually because I haven't seen Wife and I need to see Wife. Anatomy wise, it's fine. It's just got some other problems that just I don't know if I really want to spend the time on this painting to figure out. But I did learn some things, and I think that what I learned was that I need to practice anatomy more. I still slipped into some of my old bad habits, and I don't think that there's enough of a difference between the background and the foreground. If I back this down a bit, does that make it better? A little bit. It's crazy that I've been watching since Homestuck. It's crazy that y'all watch me in general. Thank you guys for that. Giga and Gear are both rateable. They're both live. I think that we should raid Giga and then go, hey, I can send you a copy of my game kind of energy. Making it grayscale, yeah, the main issue I think is that there's just not enough depth. Yeah, Giga. We're gonna raid Giga and just be like, hey, how's it going? I need a little bit more color warmth in this, but just as like a study, I think that it's fine. Give us a raid message. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. How about 3 days? 3 days with the rev stare thing on either side of it. Sound good? All right. Here's the raid. 3, 2, 1, go. Relevant to the town of nowhere. That's what the 3 days is. In 3 days, the game comes out. 3 days. 3 days. All right. I'll see you guys later. See you tomorrow.